Hello there, Leo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Leo for January of 2020. We've made it. Happy New Year to everybody out there. And for all of you that are new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, makes all of us Leos name Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't believe the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now, I have a short message for us, and it is that we are the only person we are responsible for is ourselves. So if we begin to feel overwhelmed, overworked, over everything, then we are to ask for help. If we need help, ask for help. Because we're usually the one at the forefront handling everything, getting everybody else together. So if we need help, ask for help. Because we don't want to suffer ourselves like health consequences, things like that, if we, overdid. Overdid. We have good words, their flexibility, education, efficiency, love, and healing. And that's good. We have really interesting cards here. Really interesting because this is us. Strength is us, but I think Leo Sun. There you go. But this is the Sun card on the bottom of the deck. And this is a extremely positive card because the Sun directly relates to energy. Um, it relates to our vitality. It relates to being confident, being successful in everything that we do. It's when things are going really well for us. So a time of accomplishment, material well-being, being optimistic and being in an optimistic frame of mind all the time. We'd be able to undertake any kind of new projects or things that were coming towards us, and we'd be making changes for the better, whatever it is with this Sun card that we're planning, because these are general readings, so I can't put them into a category. Is this coming up at my work? For some of us it might be. Is this coming up in my love relationship? Is this coming up, in a different manner? I can't place those. You have to place them where they belong in your own life. But whatever we were planning or whatever it was, we would feel really um, really enthusiastic is what I want to say, really enthusiastic about it, very happy. We wouldn't be worried about how things were going to come out. When we get something like this, it's that energetics of children. Usually there's 2 children on here, so it's like happy everything type energy when you're starting more than one project. Maybe that's why some of us are going to need help. We're going to have to be a little more flexible here and more efficient, or we're going to be needing healing or whatever. We could be upgrading something with this card, something in our homes, maybe even getting a better job, moving to a sunnier climate, moving to a different home, all those kind of things come up with this card. So it's absolutely like excellent type energy for us. So, and I really feel, oh no, let me see, that whatever it is we've went through, that Spirit's telling us, maybe we're getting leftovers still coming from last year. Whatever, now's the time be responsible for myself, my health, my well-being with that word healing in here. Maybe I need some time, and now I'm moving forward, or I needed some time, because we got the judgment card next. And that's when we get like the wake up call from the universe, and we're ready to step into a new phase in our life, or a new phase in a maturing process. So our life would be like fairly settled. We'd be letting things grow. We'd be letting them mature at their own pace. We wouldn't be trying to hurry everything along, or hurry up the process like we're normally doing, because we get impatient. It's like, well, I'll do it, I can do it faster, that kind of thing. We'd be realizing we were guided by a higher power, and we'd feel faith in that. So it's a new phase coming into our life, or into our being, that is a natural stage. It's like you watch the tree mature, and now it's producing the fruit, and that's the product of the maturity. It's like it's grown into it. It trusts the source. It trusts the information, that's coming from within. Um, how do I want to say this? It also can give us really important news that is beneficial to us, or we could acquire new knowing of something that's going to bring us some type of joy, or a sense of like this inner fulfillment, or a sense of fulfillment. I did it. So your health improves with this card. Problems that we had were easily solved, just like this. And there's a combative energy, the Five of Rods energy, right underneath our Sun card. So that makes me think along those lines too. Whoops, I'm losing my little word here. Whatever we were moving through or forward towards is finally in fruition, because we've made it. We waited it out. We did the right thing. And through that waiting it out, and through doing the right thing, now our timing is great, because our next card here is the Four of Pentacles. And I'm like, they call this sometimes the card of the misers, and we Leos are anything but misers. Most of us probably should be more miserly, I think, because we're usually very generous with everybody. But it means that we're holding tight to something, maybe to our money, maybe to material possessions that we already have. Maybe you feel like there's some type of loss coming up or coming towards us. So it's like you prepare yourself by closely guarding whatever it is that you have. Or or sometimes the card can mean hanging on to something, like hanging on to something, either a possession or a situation, in a stubborn and like inflexible manner, you know, or just being comfortable where we are right now, not wanting anything to change. But things change, because change part of life, and we have to be able, like, to accept the changes that come. The other thing that comes with this card, because of these other two energies before it, maybe some of us were saving for something in particular, so we're hanging on to our bucks, not giving them away, and everybody's trying to get our little Leo selves to give them up, but we aren't giving them up, because you're hanging on. Maybe we were saving for that new house in the Sun card, or saving until our promotion so that we'd be stable, or saving up so that when the new job came we could get it. But a lot of times with we Leos, when we're hanging on to these to the Pentacles so hard, it's because someone wants to take them from us, and we didn't really want to give it because usually we would, but we were saving for something else, maybe for the move, to get the new job. These are just examples of things that come. But this reading's so interesting because we have three major arcana. That's why I'm saying it's just really interesting, all in one reading and in 1 month. And I just did Cancer, and I think, did I do Cancer? Yeah, right before this. I think Cancer had the Sun card also, because our next card here is Temperance. That's a card of, I think is that Temperance or anyhow? Temperance is the card of blending things together in a harmonious way. It's a manifesting type energy. See, she has 1 foot in the water, which means spirit, 1 foot on the earth. It's the ability to use our creative talents, like to achieve a goal. So it's a card of manifestation. So it's a card of alchemy. When you're mixing, they want me to say mixing oil and water, but its spirit is water and the earth is, you know what I mean. They don't mix together, but we're able to mix the material and the spiritual realm together in some type of a positive way, where we will be creating some type of a new future or a new project or something. we it's like when you use your energy positively and you have good, how do they want me to say this, you you have good control over it because you're trusting your inner self, and you learn how to temper your ego with the needs of your spirit within. So it's a good thing. It's inner growth, and it's a card of patience. Patience to, yeah, we have the patience now and Judgment card actually is a maturing card, so it's actually a card of patience too. If you think about it, we have the patience to accommodate things that aren't alike in any manner, whether they're raw materials, resources, whatever it is, that personal things, ideas, whatever it is, we have the way to kind of like blend them together, is the way they want me to say, into something that's a harmonious whole that is very suitable for us. It's very suitable. It's allows for living your life and living your spiritual life together in a really blended manner. So it's a comforting and comfortable type of energy. We Leos are not very patient though. So this type of energy can be rough on us sometimes, because we want things done by yesterday for the most of the time. But this, combined with the Judgment and the Sun card, is going to be the way that we manifest through everything that's coming now, and I believe, like future things also. So life will be whole, and the life that we want or choose, which takes away any of that hanging on, because whatever wasn't suitable, we moved it over to the side, if that makes sense, to make room, be more flexible, more efficient, make room for whatever's coming in the future. Because we have the word education, and we have our next card here, Page of Pentacles. Now, if this is a person, it'll be male or female. So it's earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn type energy. But it's called the card of the scholar. It's someone who is so intent on the lessons, that intent on the lessons that learning or to the point of oblivion where they walk right into the wall. They have their nose into a book and they don't know what's going on around them. So they're not paying attention to the real world. But the Page of Pentacles is a message about the acquisition of money or material goods. And it's good news. And with all these other cards here, they all point to that same thing. It's like this page is like intelligent and refined type energy. It could be a younger energy. It has appreciation of having a very good life, ambitious. The Page of Pentacles energy is ambitious, it's goal oriented, it's very determined. And if it's not a person, it would mean that us and our like worldly things, the worldly ambitions that we have in life, we'd be getting like a good message concerning them because it brings good news. This page brings good news to us. So it's an excellent energetics when it's coming like through those two maturity patience card and the sun shining over all of it and that hanging tight, you know, type energy. So this could be a work energy for some of us, you know, where we're studying to educate ourselves, maybe for a new path forward or something that is of interest for us or a new job skill, that type of energy to add to make us more valuable at a job, you know, maybe to be able to change a job or something like that. You know, what it's telling me is whatever it is, you know, that well-being thing that's going to make us feel. Each one of us are individual. Whatever it is in this sun card that will enhance our own personal, I'm going to put it that way, our own personal well-being, our own personal way to move forward, right, is coming, how they want me to say it, whatever it is in this sun card that we really want is coming to fruition. Maybe with an understanding of it, with a healing of, and with that maturity and patience is what they're saying. That brings the good, brings forward the good news because we listened to spirit and combined the physical world with it, if that makes any sense. 'Cause we were in this manifestation thing, and it, you know, with that patience and with the patience that the judgment card brings. So when we do that and we understand how to bring it together, it's a manifestation energy that brings that good tidings. Like this is good tidings to us, okay? So whatever it is we want, the sun is going to shine on it, and we're to be patient, focused, listen, pay attention to what Spirit's showing us and telling us, and then move forward along those lines, and we will manifest in the manner of whatever it is that this sun card that we want is. I know that was a long roundabout way, Leo. Sorry about that. Can't make up angel cards. Our card is listen. Be quiet and listen. Don't talk. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation, because it's here. It's going to work. Quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you now. Listen. That's good. That's interesting. That's interesting, Leo. I wonder what we're listening for here. Listening to pay attention to whatever it is they're trying to tell us on which way do we go forward. It says you receive this card because the angels wish to get their messages through to you. They ask that you talk less, listen more. When we're stressed, we tend to chatter out of nervousness. Give your worries to the angels. Trust that they have heard your prayers. If it seems they're not answering your prayers, it's probably because you're not listening to the answer. It's like, what? In one ear and out the other one. So retreat to a quiet place with the intention of listening to your angels. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and listen. It says, for now, avoid noisy environments. You've been hearing your angels correctly. Turn off the television or radio. Your hearing is becoming more sensitive because you've been tuning into the angels. Clear your ear. This cracks me up. Clear your ear chakras by visualizing light clearing the area above each eyebrow, or blow your nose, Leo. Sorry about that, couldn't pass it up. Well, Leo, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all of the information's down below the screen in the About section over at the website. There's two short videos over there. One explains a prayer class I put out there for you guys, and the other one explains the sutra classes I put out there for you. Prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It's a real comprehensive. It explains how you format them, why you do them the way you do. And the sutra class is simple thought forms. You put in a simple meditation that takes 5 minutes a day that enhance the clear perceptions dramatically. Videos are over there that explain them. And to everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing these YouTubes, and everybody I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, privilege, a pleasure, and a joy to serve you. Hopefully I will see you back here next month. Bye bye.